Because clothes are so cheap, so people have this mindset of, even if I don't like it, because it's $3, I'm just gonna buy it and try. And if I don't like it, I'm just gonna throw it away. Hi, my name is Nicole Chin. I'm a content creator in Singapore and I post a lot about thrifting, sustainable fashion and also my love for vintage clothing. I think I've always been very interested in fashion from a very young age. I really loved expressing myself through clothes, but I never really had a lot of money to do so. But now that's a little bit different because my focus towards fashion has been shifted more towards personal style and dressing for myself, dressing in what makes me feel comfortable. My style is more art teacher, grandma, eclectic kind of vibes. It's not really what you see on TikTok nowadays, but I've reached a point where I feel comfortable in there and I feel very myself, and I would rather have that feeling compared to being trendy but not feeling comfortable in my own skin. So I've been thrifting for, I would say, 14 years at this point. The last time thrift stores were very, very rare. It was usually conducted out of like a church for a Salvation Army. It used to be seen as very taboo, and if you wore someone's old clothes, you were poor and not cool. But now it has shifted into being kind of finding treasures that are secondhand. There are more shops. It's a good thing that people are finding secondhand clothing cool and more widely accepted. I think that has changed a lot from last time. So this gives a lot of people more options where to get secondhand clothing, and the range that you can get the prices at now are a lot more. I think the two main things that are stopping people are accessibility and also size inclusiveness. I wouldn't say that we need more thrift stores in Singapore because right now we have a lot, and I don't want to promote overconsumption and excess consumerism. But instead, I think we could have more initiatives and maybe more events talking about mindfulness, buying with intention, focusing on personal style and working with what you have. People feel like clothes are very disposable. So when clothes are disposable, you don't have to put so much thought into buying something mindfully and with an intention. However, fast fashion provides a lot of good things for people who do not fit the regular mold. A lot of my friends who are more plus size, they want to be trendy, they want to find affordable clothes. There aren't a lot of options for plus size, female presenting people out there. In a way, the good thing about fast fashion is that if you do consume mindfully and if you choose your clothes properly, and if you're plus size, it's a great option for this group of people. However, I think the more greater thing that we could do is to encourage more talks on mindfulness, buying things with intention, developing your personal style, and giving more access to people who can't always shop all the time, people who have disabilities, and also people who can't find sizes as easily. If we can solve all these problems, I think that would be an amazing scene for fashion in Singapore. I would like to see sustainable fashion taking forefront approach into the Singapore fashion scene, because right now a lot of the brand events and kind of big scale events are more centered around the bigger brands that come in from overseas. So if you could have more fashion shows focusing on sustainability and young designers, this would make sustainability seem more cool, more widely accepted. If we could provide the same resources to fashion, to the sustainable side of things, I think we could grow a lot more of that access and space for everyone. So I feel like one thing that, sorry, I might have to cut out all my pauses, but
we need to take the MRT.
Sorry. Just to take the MRT.
That would be so funny.
While Nicole is spotted.
Just like squatting and like digging through things.